Hello, friends. The 947th day of the war between Russia and Ukraine continues. The Ukrainian military reports that Russian troops have advanced from Vuhledar north of Vuhledar. According to Adar fighter Bonyatov, attacks have been ongoing there all day. Apparently, the Russians are trying to close the encirclement around the city. Russian telegram channels report that fighting is already underway in the central quarters of Vuhledar. This is confirmed by a Ukrainian fighter with the call sign Yevhenii. According to him, there is still a dirt road from Vuhledar to the north, but it is under fire control of the Russians and is being shot at from both sides. Yesterday, the 72nd Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine denied rumors about its withdrawal from Vuhledar. At the moment, despite the difficult assaults and circumstances, we are in place, the military said. Earlier, Forbes magazine reported that Ukrainian units began to quietly retreat from Vuhledar to more advantageous defensive positions. Despite the denial from the brigade, experts from the military telegram channel Deep State believe that the loss of Vuhledar is a matter of days or weeks. As Deep State co-founder Mikula stated, in order to hold the city further, it is necessary to cut off the pincers on the flanks. But there are no resources for this. At the same time, the fighters are receiving orders for a counteroffensive. He believes that the threat of encirclement of the Ukrainian armed forces in Vuhledar is high and admits that a timely command to retreat will not be given. The fighters are trying to hold on, even combat orders are flying to restore positions, which is absolutely impossible in the current conditions. Those who send them to the guys, I don't know what they are thinking, Mikula said. In the Pokrovsk direction, Russian troops have advanced in the Mykolaiivka area. Here, battles for the line of heights south of Myrnograd continue. The Russians were able to take some positions, but the Ukrainian troops are tasked with holding the rest of the line. After all, in the event of the complete loss of these positions by the Ukrainian forces, an exit to Myrnograd and the entire Pokrovsk agglomeration opens up. By the way, fighting is already underway a kilometer from Myrnograd. The main clashes are now taking place for Yevhenii. A Ukrainian officer with the call sign Alex said that the enemy is making progress there. The enemy continues its assault operations with the involvement of armored vehicles and infantry and has had minor success on the northern outskirts of Yevhenii. The Russians have consolidated their positions in the plantings near the railway, and a small group has also entered Yevhenii itself from the south, Alex said. The loss of this settlement could lead to significant problems north of Kurakovi, Yevhenii adds. I would like to note that reserves of the Ukrainian armed forces are currently being transferred there, strengthening the defense to prevent its breakthrough by Russian units. The enemy also tried to attack Vuhledar from the waste heap area south of the city. A tank and an infantry fighting vehicle were used in the attack, which were successfully destroyed, the Ukrainian military reports. The spokesman for the Southern Defense Forces, Voloshin, says that the Russians are preparing to intensify assaults in the Zaporizhia direction, gathering personnel and equipment. There is a tendency that the situation in the Zaporizhia region, namely in this section of the demarcation line, will escalate. Over the past 24 hours, there have already been 5 assaults and, let's say, there is a tendency that they will increase. According to our intelligence, the enemy is gathering personnel for assault groups in the Yevhenii area, Voloshin said. According to him, the Russians received 25 light buggies from the reserve storage base for motor vehicles of the southern district of Russia. This indicates that they are preparing for assault actions. The situation in the Kursk direction remains stably tense. Fighting continues in different areas. The Ukrainian military reports that there are tactical-level battles. The Russian counteroffensive on Lyubomovka and our counteroffensive on Glushkovo have stalled. Now there is a pause to find out who has the resources for a second win. Whoever has them will have the battlefield, the military writes. Friends, this channel exists solely thanks to your support. If you have the opportunity and desire to support the channel, I will be very grateful to you. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.